Welcome to Code 7 D&D. We are in the world of Celeium. It is Wednesday night. Everybody knows what that means.
Hawaiian shirt night.
I'm going to go around and let everybody introduce themselves and their character, starting with King Alpaca.
Hello. I am Ragnarok. I like mead, but my New Year resolution is to not drink the mead. I wished for Christmas for a nose, but Santa did not bring me one. So, I am very excited to continue on this adventure with Mithrax, Pelikas, and the drunk. So, without further ado, I turn it back to our fearless leader from the heavens, John.
Alright. Iron Wolf.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Iron Wolf. I'm playing Killicast tonight. It's going to be a good one. I can't wait.
James.
Mithrax is here. I do too like meat, however not as much as Ragnarok, at least not yet. Hopefully Ragnarok will not get drunk tonight, but you never know.
Rob.
I'm Rob. I play Seamus, and he likes the mead, and unlike his dragonborn
Careful what you say.
friend, he can hold his mead.
Careful what you said there, Seamus.
I just said the truth, nothing more, nothing less. So if I were you, shush.
Alright.
Drink
And
your soda.
tonight we are being joined for his very first session with Code 7 D&D, and that would be Greg. Welcome, Greg.
Yay, Greg!
Greetings, everyone. I'm Greg.
Hello, hello.
Tonight I'll be playing.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Can't say
Not
that.
yet.
He is playing redacted.
My character likes to. Nope, can't say that yet either.
We're all Call of Duty Black Ops with his character.
He does come from a race of. Well, no, I'm not allowed to say that yet either. Hi, I'm Greg, and I'm glad to be here.
There we go. Give him a round of applause.
He's like a
How
Black
long-
Ops person.
How long have you been doing D&D, Greg?
1979.
So almost 2,000 years?
Wow.
Jeez.
That was harsh.
He's been
Damn.
playing
And
D&D
here I
longer
was
than
being
all
nice
of us
about your
have
shirt.
been- Right? You've been playing D&D longer than all of us have been alive. How do you feel?
Hang on, let me make sure my walker doesn't slip when I answer that.
It's okay, he's got life alert around his neck.
Alright.
Well,
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Alright, guys.
He needs his life alert.
Alright. Welcome back to
Alright.
the world of Celeium.
And it's already gonna. Our DM has already lost control.
Yeah, it usually happens pretty early in the game.
He never had control.
Last week,
That's when Ragnarok gets into the meat.
the last week that we had session, you all made it back to the encampment, spoke with the captain, and he had another important mission. He needed y'all to go to Gondolin and secure aid from them. Ragnarok was up to some shenanigans and got drunk on the way back to the encampment. Killicast sent him to his room. And
Seamus wanted to kill. Seamus and Killicast wanted to kill him.
so, after a very short rest, he was sober again. But during his sleep, he heard the voice of a woman. She had taken him to a endless grassland plain and had spoken to him and told him that he traveled with the accuser that he traveled with the Insulter, and that he knew him as Mithrax. Kilikas got everybody ready, and you eventually set out towards Gondolin. In your travels, you were set upon by a shadow that landed in a burst of debris and dirt. Quickly, you guys realized it was a hippogriff. Ragnarok was the first one to make a move and shot an arrow at it, which pretty much bounced off its feathers. And then Killcast took lead and managed to make friends with it with a very funny action of discord, sending him out of the room at a prime moment when he was started to pet the hippogriff on the head.
And the hippogriff nuzzled him, and he went, "Oh my god!" And Discord restarted.
Go watch it.
It was a very intense scene. But that
Intense
where
is
we-
in adorable.
That is where we start our story tonight. Killcast, you have this hippogriff with its head against your shoulder,
Aw.
nibbling at your ear affectionately. What do you want to do?
I think we made a new friend.
Aye.
I-
Looks
I-
like you did make a new friend.
I don't know what to think about this.
Is it safe for me to come out from behind the tree?
I don't think so, because you shot at it with an arrow.
I would
Those
stay
things
back,
are
sir, if I
smart.
were you.
I think you should stay where you are for a wee bit. Because it
Yes,
might
I
see you
agree.
and decide to bite Keelakas's head off. But
I want to pet
Do
the-
not do that.
I want
No.
to touch the hippo.
No,
no.
this is not Fiona.
Hippogriff, not a hippo.
A Hufflepuff?
What does a Hufflepuff?
When he gets scared, he just starts talking nonsense. I will just ignore him. Just stay back there.
Yes. Alright. Ragnarok, don't move.
Stay still.
Nice. What shall I do? So I just gently stroke it.
Might not be a bad idea, return the affection.
Do you have a carrot for the hippogriff?
I'll nuzzle my head against its head.
Sort of sinks deeper into your
Good
shoulder.
Good for. Alright. Do you guys want to try and approach it? Not you, Ragnarok. You stay back.
Ragnarok should be the last one to approach him. After
Fortune-
all, Mithrax and I have approached it and showed that we are friendly and everything.
At least in this case, Ragnarok cannot stick his nose in its business.
Very
He doesn't have a nose, you dum-dum.
Exactly! That's why he can't stick it in the business.
Oh my god.
What was that?
I think that was an owl.
right.
Have you been traveling for long, Ragnarok? You never heard an owl before?
I hear a mosquito.
Those are
Well, you
just
can-
insects.
You'll keep them, I don't want them.
And a mosquito is an insect.
Ragnarok got something right.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway, you two go maintain the dragon. I will stay back.
Maintain the dragon.
Maintain the dragon. You are the
It's a
dragon.
hippogriff. Did you start drinking already? Is that why you
Do we-
decided to shoot
Do
it?
we need to search you again? Make sure you
Yes.
don't have any hidden mead.
I think we need to.
Alright.
Let's make good with the hippogriff first, and then we are searching Ragnarok stuff. It's alright, horses. It's alright.
Oliver, settle down.
I'm gonna walk back to Ragnarok and slowly bring him up and tell him when he gets up here to bow and not make eye contact. Ragnarok,
Yes, Kilikas.
it is your turn to meet boy.
He's so big, I'm scared.
We haven't. I don't think Mithrax or I have met it. So you think it's wise to have Ragnarok meet them first?
I'm a friendly dragon. Let me try.
All
Alright,
right.
Kilikas. Let's go.
Like I said, don't make eye contact. Get to it. Bow.
Okay.
Make sure you don't have any weapons drawn.
Okay, everything's put away.
Alright. Go ahead and bow. Do not
Above
make
table, above table. Can we turn the music down a little bit?
Yes, please. It's just a touch high. It's a touch loud.
Perfect. Okay.
Much better.
Everyone roll perception.
Uh-oh.
Perception.
11.
Let me just remember how to get
15.
there.
17.
Ragnarok rolls a 2.
Ragnarok is having a senior moment. Does not remember how to roll.
Perhaps it is the mead already.
New campaign. No, it's not that. Hold on.
Delicass, what was your did you roll?
17.
17? Oh, and I rolled an 18. Did
There
Ragnarok
we go. There we go.
what
Alright.
did you roll?
The D20 plus 1, right?
Yes.
Ho ho ho! The first roll of my die. 20
Natural
plus 1,
20.
21.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Mithrax, what'd you roll?
11.
Okay. Everyone except for Mithrax hears this screaming coming from above them as a second hippogriff is flying over with a net attached to its feet. And in that net, you see this tiny little rock gnome. Greg, go in and introduce your character.
Fishing net got caught along his foot, and a rock gnome got stuck inside it. All you hear is the gnome yelling, "Let me out, you fool! Put me down! Put me down! I'm not supposed to be here!" And every once in a while, you see a hand come out holding a fish, and a fish thrown and bouncing off the side of the head of the griffin, of the hippogriff. And you just see him. All you see is just the face up pressed up against the net, a hand sticking out, pulling fish and throwing them. And every once in a while, you see a fish just fall to the ground as it just falls out of the net.
It's raining fishmen
Lads,
coming from that.
Friends, I think we're having trout
That-
for dinner tonight.
Lads, I think that Rock Gnome might need a little help because he looks like he is in a pickle. Kilicast?
Can we send up the other hippogriff to get the
Ki-
other
I
hippogriff
was gonna say,
down?
Kilicast, if you're able to ride a Vor, you might be it might be advantageous to try to go up there, and I don't know if you'll get the net off of that hippogriff, but you might be able to cut that rock gnome out of the net.
Be quite honest, I don't think I'm going to ride forward quite yet. I need to build some trust with this hippogriff.
Then, well,
I don't know how we're going to get that rock gnome down
well, we
here.
need to do something quick. There's no time like the present. I mean, it's an emergency. We need to save that little guy.
I'll take out my bow and try to hit the line.
If
I
you're
think
not,
I'll take-
I said, be careful with that. We don't
Fine.
want to make it mad.
I don't think.
Anybody
I
else
think we
got
just
any
need
other
to go.
idea?
If anything,
I
one of
can
us has
try
just
it.
got to go up there. I mean, it might be.
But
I mean, it's easier than trying to shoot an arrow at it. You might just piss the hippogriff off.
I'll
Would
try.
you like me to try and ride the hippogriff?
No,
No.
No.
I'll try, but I don't know how it's going to go.
Animal handling check.
Which is
If you have problems, I'll give it a go.
13.
It is a very rough ride.
Whoa.
You almost slip off a couple of times,
Oh,
be careful, Killikas.
but you manage to make it up to the net itself.
Vor, be very gentle. Be very steady as I try to get this net free. Take out my battle axe and
Roll me an attack roll.
No, 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 no. Don't cut the net. Don't cut the net. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Don't cut the net.
what the hell you want me to do?
Cut his leg off.
Cut his leg off? Do you want to really have a dogfight up here in the air? I mean, seriously. We'll both die then.
You don't cut my net. It took me a week to repair it.
Well, you can get another one. Plain and simple. It's either that or we die. Your choice.
Give me another animal handling check.
18.
Ooh.
You perfectly maintain balance as both hippogriffs make a sharp turn to the right.
Goodness. This is not the ride that I was expecting.
Roll me an attack roll to cut the net.
7.
You manage to fringe one of the strings holding this net together.
Rock gnome, what's your name?
I can't believe you did that. And
Well,
you see my rock gnome hold out his hand with 2 lodestones in it, and he mumbles.
He mumbles, what exactly?
Okay. Sorry for
Cut
that.
out.
Yeah, sorry about that. What was the last part before my mic died?
He mumbles.
You held out 2 large rocks and mumbled something.
Okay. He holds out 2 lodestones in his hand. With his other hand, you see him take his thumb and forefinger and press them together. And he mumbles an incantation. And the net, the single string that you broke, mends itself back into perfect form.
Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not going to stay up here forever.
Well, then pull the net off his leg. I told you not to cut it.
Alright, fine. Just to save your precious net.
Roll me a performance check.
Who?
7.
7.
Would I add any modifiers to that?
You should have a modifier for performance.
Be a charisma modifier.
You really had to do that? Because it dropped it to 6.
The net is attached to its front left leg, which is a claw. So the second you try to pull it off, it wraps its talons around the net itself and holds onto it.
Mr. Ratno, it's going to have to be cut. Or else we're going to be up here for a while.
But then I'll lose all the fish. As another one falls out through the net hole.
Well, it looks like you're already losing them, so it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Stupid hippogriffs.
The only
Useless
other thing
animals.
I can try animal handling to get to land. That's my last option before.
Yes, yes. Make it land. Make it land.
Okay.
And bop it upside the head.
Mr. Hippogriff, if you don't mind, please land down here with this other hippogriff, please.
Give me a persuasion check.
Eight.
8 total?
8 total.
Yeah, no.
Tried. Well, I tried. I've got to cut the net, Mr. Gnome. There's no option. I've tried everything. Listen, you can rub them two load thingies together and
No, 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 no. Catch the net if I fall. Catch the net if I fall.
I will try. Alright, boy.
Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. You see him start to wave his two hands together. And he shoots a firebolt into the claw that's holding onto the net to see if he can get it to release it.
Oh, now you're going to piss it off.
Roll me a performance, Greg.
Performance?
Yeah, roll me a performance.
That will be a 5 minus 2, 3.
Boy, that looks like a giant miss up there.
So, your fireball explodes.
No, it's just a firebolt, not a ball.
Oh, okay. Well, you miss the talon, and you end up hitting the net itself,
No!
and it starts burning
Man,
as it
it's like
collapses, and the gnome, with all the fish, falls out of the net that is still attached to the hippogriff.
Ooh. It is raining fish. I never thought I'd see
Guys,
that.
look at their stuff falling.
I'm gonna try and
Right,
catch this
lads,
rock
do you see
Before
where the
us.
dumb fish are falling from? It's where Kilikas is trying to save that friggin' rock gnome.
5.
You manage to barely catch the back of his trousers,
Oh, good job, boy.
Giving-
Let's go down.
giving him a massive wedgie.
Well,
Wow, 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 hold on. Whoa.
don't complain. I just saved your ass.
You're doing more than saving it right now.
Well, you know,
You make it back to
At
the
least
ground
you're
and more lands.
alive.
Bravo! That was beautiful. Bravo.
Oh my goodness. Abdi
This
standing there.
gnome
Oh,
thing here is testing my patience
Hello, Mr.
already, and
Rocco.
I just met him.
Well, do we have a name
Well,
for Rocco?
I don't
to
have
be
a name
honest-
because he won't give me a name.
Kilikas, we all
Yes.
the Mitrax, Ragnarok, and myself has also been trying their patience. So is it honestly anything new for you?
Not really.
especially the one with the mead.
That's
Dagn-
a statement.
That reminds me, Ragnarok. We need to check we need to check to make sure you're not drinking again.
The second hippogriff
Anyway.
lands, and you is visually ticked off that you just stole all of its fish.
Get it, not me.
So
Hi, Mr. Hippogriff.
it is mad.
Apparently.
Roll me initiative.
Shit.
All of us.
Yep.
$19.
7.
Hang on. I'll ask you for it in a second.
Okay.
Boy. Guys, that hippogriff looks very angry.
Yes.
But I didn't do it.
I don't know if I'll be able to be friendly with this one. I can try.
I don't know if I'll be able to be friendly with it either. Maybe the
Yeah,
rock
this-
on here, seeing how he's the one that got us into this predicament, can fix this issue.
At this point, I don't know what to think.
Mr. Rockno, I need a name.
Seamus.
I'm Eldrock, the Great, the mightiest wizard from the north.
Seamus, what's your initiative?
9.
Mithrax.
19.
Ragnarok.
7.
7.
Yes.
Killikas.
17.
And Eldrog.
18.
Alright, Mithrax, you're up first.
Well, it looks like it is already pissed off.
Do not shoot it.
Do not shoot it. What else are we supposed to do? Just let it sit there and attack us and kill us?
Well, let's try to talk
Well,
it down.
We might be.
Look at
we
what we
might-
did with Vor.
With what we did with war, but also, it's most likely did not realize it had our rock gnome friend here in the net. It most likely only thought it had the fish.
And also, friends,
True, but-
for all we know, Vor, this other hippogriff could be Vor's friend. He could have thought he was in danger.
I think it's
That-
more upset about its food than war,
yeah.
to be honest.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So I think that's the problem.
Seamus,
Mithrax.
since you did so well with your knowledge of hippogriffs before, go ahead and give me an insight check.
I 13.
You have a vague recollection of teachings far back that said hippogriffs mate for life.
Lads, Ragnarok might be onto something, because hippogriffs are lifetime mates. That other hippogriff might be Vor's mate. If we can tell it,
Lady.
if we can indicate, if we're able to show that we are friendly with Vor, it might be upset, but it might calm down. It might then realize
much-
that we're okay, we're friendly, we mean it no harm, and it might not do it, and it might calm itself down.
As much as I would like to attack it, I will stand down. I will not attack it until we can try to see if that is the case.
I would like to
However,
try
I am a
to talk.
little bit skeptical of that, but I will not attack.
It's understandable, but we need to try something. We need to be careful.
Okay.
Whose horse? I was say, whose horse was that?
I think it's all, any of the horses might be upset.
Probably. Calm down there. Chestnut, calm down.
Ghost, it's alright. Calm down. Calm down, lad.
With Horsey.
Let's try it. That's all we
All
can
right.
do. Just try.
Like,
I am not the one to go up and try to speak to the animal, so I will have to pass that to somebody else.
Would you like me to go try?
So what is Mithrax doing?
Mithrax is not doing anything. He's staying put.
Okay. Eldrog, your turn.
I need the hippogriff to roll a wisdom save, verse 15.
It did not succeed.
Okay. As soon as the creature fails, he falls to the ground, incapacitated, unable to stand up, laughing hysterically for 1 minute.
You see this hippogriff just fall to the ground, and it is making this horrible screeching sound as it is just lying there.
Oi, what happened to it? What did you do?
It's laughing. I love a
Laughing at
happy hippogriff.
That doesn't sound like it's laughing. It sounds like it's in pain.
No, it's not in pain. It is laughing.
Oh shit.
I've never heard a hippogriff laugh before like that, I suppose.
I'm slightly confused. You were pissed off at it for stealing your fish, and now it's laughing?
It can't eat any more of my fish if it's laughing.
This is
Yeah, true.
Aye, true.
And then I go and start collecting my fish.
Alright, Eldrog
Oh my
is
goodness.
collecting fish off of the ground. Where he puts them, nobody knows. Hopefully it's his pockets.
rock.
Killikas.
Alright. Well, I'll go up to it and again.
Right now it's laughing at us, so
Yeah, I know.
Might be a good time to go talk to it.
maybe it also might be even more angry once Eldrog's spell or enchantment wears off.
I'll take Vor with me. Up beside me.
I think that's a wise idea.
And maybe it will recognize its mate and we'll see. So as I walk up with Vor, I'm going to not make eye contact and bow. And hopefully it doesn't kill me.
This hippogriff is rolling around on the ground,
That's
making
alright.
this shrieking noise.
That's alright.
It has
Because
no
it's dying.
reaction to you.
No, each action that it witnesses, it laughs at.
This is fucking great.
Gave
How
the
long does
hippogriff
this last
mushrooms.
again, Eldrog?
It lasts for 1 minute, but at the end of each of its turns, it can make another saving throw attempt.
Okay.
So 6 rounds.
So, Shamos.
Knowing that now, I don't think attempting to communicate with it's going to be pointless, because all it's going to do is continue to laugh.
I would not try it.
No,
I guess we just stand here then and just wait for it to be done. I don't see any other option. Unless this rock gnome thing can make it stop.
I've got to collect my fish first.
But damn fish can wait.
Your fish are dead.
yeah, fish
I
are
tell you-
most likely going to be no good now after all this, lad.
How? Now, I understand that you of the dragon bloodline have different eating habits than the rest of us. But nobody eats live fish. Of course they're dead. It's easier to kill them or cook them up.
They
Very
does have a
true,
point
but
there.
but after a while of them being dead, they start to turn rank.
Well, then you use them for fertilizer.
Good point.
You bury them
Oh.
with your crops, and they make for good fertilizer as they rot away.
At this point, I go ahead and I move. I see that Kilikas is closer to the hippogriff than I am. I move towards the hippogriff, but still staying behind Kilikas and Vor, just in case Kilikas is going to need assistance with the second hippogriff in calming it down and everything.
All right.
Using my speaks with animals spell is not going to do anything for it. It's not going to get through to it, so it's not even worth throwing right now. So that's all I'm going to do.
All right. The hippogriff stops laughing. It stands up. And it's going to make a single attack. At Kilikas, because he is the closest member. With its beak. But it misses.
If only we'd have got up sooner.
What'd you say the save was on that?
It's a 15.
And it succeeds this time.
It's not doing its weird thing anymore.
It is visibly angry.
Our rock gnome friend did what he did and pissed it off even more. Where before we might have been able to raise it, I don't know if we're going to be able to raise him with it now.
Ragnarok.
Friends, may I try to talk to the hippogriff?
Remember what I told you about Vor, how to approach?
Yes. Nice and quiet.
No eye contact.
No eye contact. So Ragnarok slowly walks up to the dragon, trying not to, the hippogriff, trying not to. Ragnarok slowly walks up to the hippogriff, trying very closely not to make eye contact, and he
Roll me a performance check.
Shamos, it does look like he's had some meat, doesn't he?
a 10.
You manage not to make eye contact with it.
Oh, good. So
My pencil.
Kilikas, let me see what I can do. Let me try talking to him. I know I didn't show it with the horse, but I have some experience with animals.
Please.
So
Going to get any less angry.
I don't think so either. Let's see. So I don't make eye contact with the dragon, but I stay a distance enough away that he can't that he knows I'm there, but he shouldn't feel too uncomfortable, in my opinion. And I say we're not here to harm you. We just want to be your friends, just like your mate over here, Vor. He or she or it is very friendly with my friend over here, and we would like for you to be friendly with us. We do not want to harm you. Is there any way that you can trust us?
Roll me a persuasion check.
15.
It's unaffected. It is so angry that it is not even listening to what you have to say.
Great. I will end my turn in defeat.
Mr. X.
Well, I did not. I decided to wait, but I think now that is, I don't think we really have much of a choice. I mean, we tried to talk to it. I don't know. Part of me says attack. Part of me says
I don't think we're right yet to attack.
I
Because
X, you have 2
I'm
of
at-
us within striking distance.
right.
Of-
I'm 50-50, so I.
Kelakas has Vor, he was not able to talk to it either. It might, if Vor is that hippogriff's mate, it might be able to get it to calm down. Unfortunately, Eldrog decided to piss it off even more.
I'll love her some fish.
So
My gut says attack, but I think I'm going to. Let's see if we can get it to calm down. I do not want to be responsible for pissing it off even more than it already is. So I will stand back and do nothing.
alright, one more time. If we can't get it this time, then it might be. Then we might.
Then I am
have to
definitely
go ahead and
attacking
attack.
next time.
Eldrog.
Listen to this mess. Fix it.
Eldrog, did you fall asleep on us? Or you just...
Check your mic, Greg.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Child interrupted.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so what did Mithrak finally decide to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Eldrog's gonna grab one of his fish and just sort of toss it up so the hippogriff can have it to eat. And then he's gonna pick up what's left of his net.
Roll me an attack roll for throwing the fish.
Oh god.
That will be 18.
You throw the fish with such precision that as the hippogriff goes to shriek, you manage to land this fish in its mouth. And it takes it by surprise. But it eats the
Maybe.
fish.
Maybe the food's all it needs to be happy.
There. Now that should shut you up for a few moments.
Please don't piss it off anymore. We're trying to get it to calm down.
Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, and then, like I said, I'll be able to pick up what remains of my net now.
Gillicast.
I'm going to back up and give Vor and this other hippogriff some space. Remaining very cautious and wary of the situation at hand.
What do you want Ward to do?
Stay.
Anything in particular?
Just stay and show respect to the other one.
It might be worthwhile. Maybe if there's a way you can ask, see if Vor knows that hippogriff. Maybe if it is its mate.
This is a good point.
Vor,
Try...
is this your other mate?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception is what modifier?
It's charisma. Is that what you said, Greg?
Yes.
Yes, if it's not, if you're not, don't take it as a proficiency, then yes, you would use that.
Wait, perception?
Oh no, yeah, for perception, no, that's
It's
different.
wisdom,
Oh, that's
right?
Yeah,
wisdom.
perception
Yeah.
is wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Ooh.
You managed to
19?
notice that both of these hippogriffs are male.
No. Don't think that works. So I'll have Vokoder back up a little bit with me. Just out of striking distance.
Seamus, what do you want to do?
Thinking 1 second.
You're good. Take your time.
How is the hippogriff calm, or is it still pissed off after getting fish thrown into its mouth?
It's still angry.
It's still angry. All right.
It's not as angry, but it's still angry.
It's from let's say a 100 down to a 99.
It was at a 10. Now it's at like an 8, but it's still mad.
I go ahead in what I am going to go ahead and do is I see one of the fishes that Eldrog has not picked up. I pick it up and bow my head and slowly approach the pissed off hippogriff. At the same time, I will use my speak with animals to tell it that we did not mean to. Hold on, let me figure out the words I want to use. Give me
Okay,
1
you're
second.
fine.
I want to tell it that when he grabbed the net, he grabbed more than fish, and he grabbed something else, and we were trying to save that something else. We were not trying to steal the fish.
Persuasion.
Advantage.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you can have advantage on it.
Okay. I forget what I have to throw with this. Oh yeah, I just used persuasion. Hold on. Persuasion. Right. Persuasion 1 was a 14.
You take the 20
Persuasion.
because it's the higher of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. I roll a 20 persuasion check.
It believes you. It takes the fish from you. And it flies away.
This is averted.
Seamus, what did you do? Oh my goodness.
The power of the elf.
No kidding.
Lads, that is I have the ability to occasionally speak with animals. Remember when we were dealing with the dire wolves?
Mm-hmm.
At least Mithrax and Ragnarok will remember that.
Yes,
I remember.
I remember too.
So all I did was I told it that we were not trying to take the fish away from it. When he grabbed the fish, it grabbed something else, and we were trying to save that something else. I offered it as a fish as a peace offering, and well, you can see the result.
That works. I don't care. We avoided conflict.
Right. I
The
will
last
agree
thing
with
I think
that.
I wanted to do is possibly kill that second hippogriff. It might have pissed off Vor.
Yes, because even if it wasn't a mate, it's still a like-minded species.
It
Mhm.
it could have there was a chance it could have got pissed off.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
So anyway, what about the rock gnome over
All
there?
right,
Eldrog.
Eldrog. Did you have fun gathering your fish yet?
I will
been much better if I had a net that was fully in place. I got it was so nicely done. I did all the mending and sewed it all together, and now it's. You don't
Well,
understand.
to be fair, you did set your own net on fire.
Fair point.
You did kind of do that to yourself.
After I had to repair it after this guy, and just
Well, you know
looks
what?
like he
Well, here's
swung
the
his
thing,
battle
lad.
axe.
Here's the thing, Aldrock. What do you think would have happened when that hippogriff finally sat down? Odds are it would have tried to kill you. I mean, a busted the net can be repaired, but if it killed you, then well, it'd have been dead.
It wouldn't have killed me. I would have had it take a nap. I would have gathered my things, and I would have walked away.
Then why did you have to, then why didn't you try having it take a nap instead of having it piss itself laughing?
Because that was much more entertaining.
That wasn't really
It was for a
entertaining.
little bit, but not.
When it got back up, it was beyond angry.
Hippogriffs have a short temper sometimes. You've got to understand them. They are magical creatures.
Very true. They are stubborn.
They're more stubborn than a dragon.
Watch it.
Ah,
At
but
least
you're not.
I'm not-
You're
at
not
least
a
I'm
true
not relying
dragon.
at least
You
I'm
are
not
from the
relying
dragon
on
bloodline.
yet. Speaking of which, how did you get caught in that path of that hippogriff anyway?
Because I just brought in my net. I'd opened it up and I was counting the fish. He swooped down and grabbed the net and took off with it, with me inside. And I was unable to get out.
It most likely went to try to steal some of your fish, and obviously, since you were in the net, it was an accident.
It's going to be an accident when I got him.
Well, that hippogriff is long gone now.
Now we just got this little friendly one over here. Right, little guy?
And if you try to gut that one, then I have a funny feeling that our friend
Oh,
Keelacast
not
might
very
not like you.
If he doesn't steal my fish, he doesn't get gutted.
Anybody hear the thunder?
Hey, lads, it
Yes.
looks like it's in a storm. We might want to
Down
get
the road.
moving again.
We should go look for some cover.
Yes.
Agreed.
Try to get moving. Try to find some shelter.
I don't think we need to find shelter. We need to get to.
Back
Big
to
X.
camp?
No.
Why
No,
are we
we're
going
not
back
going
to
to
camp?
camp.
We haven't
No.
made it. We haven't made it to Gondolin yet.
That's
We
right.
have to make it the gondola
All right,
at a quicker pace. Still being very vigilant.
aye.
Why would you want to go to Gondolin?
First of all, I don't know you. Second of all, I'm not going to tell you. You will figure it out if you stick with us.
Have you ever dealt with the elves from Gondolin?
I have not personally, but I'm being sent by the captain.
Have you ever
Who,
met
if you
a spoiled princess?
will- I don't care.
They're much
honestly
more
don't-
calm.
I don't care. I'm on a mission to go get aid from Gondolin for this war that you have stumbled upon. And now you can either leave or you can come with us.
Which city are you going to in Gondolin?
I don't remember. I just know I'm going to Gondolin.
Never mind.
You're going to Eggstone.
Eggstone?
Eggstone.
Eggstone, excuse me.
Stone. Stone.
I said Eggstone and then you repeated it like it was Stowe. Gah!
Alright,
Oh no.
let me check my paper.
Oh no.
Okay? Just chill for a minute, please. No. We're going to Eggstone because we have to request aid from them. So either you are going to come with us, or you're going to depart and go about your merry day.
I'll follow you because I want to see if the north wall of the mage tower has been repaired yet.
Very well.
What do you mean the North Tower did something? Were they attacked recently?
No. You see, there's a great wizard school there where they teach all sorts of magic from evocation, especially. And, well, there was an incident where a student mixed a few things together that they shouldn't have, and, well, let's just say the wall just didn't exist anymore.
Right. So you could be a hindrance if this is you that you're speaking of.
Eldrog the Great? I don't make mistakes like that.
What? I have a funny.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Even Ragnarok makes mistakes.
I've made mistakes.
Everybody's
Plenty
made
of
them.
mistakes. I've cost many people lives.
Right, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and
Let's go.
mount up and let's get going. Since Eldorog, you are riding in a net,
You
need
can
to-
ride on Oliver.
You can ride with our dragonborn friend.
Sounds like the thunder is getting closer.
Yeah, we need to get going now.
Come on
Mhm.
over, Eldrog. I'll introduce you to Oliver.
Oh, good. Right in the back of the horse, then I can have a nice drink. And he pulls out a flask and takes a sip.
I'll
If you
reach
can have a
over.
drink, why
I'll
can't
reach
I?
over.
Do not give it.
Do not give the dragon.
Do not give Ragnarok any drink. He will try to outdrink you and he will fail.
I don't do that ever.
There will
Lies.
be no mead or ale on this. Because we've had incidents before. Ragnarok.
Cass.
Oh, good. This is not nasty mead or yucky dwarven ale. Yeah, dwarven ale. How nasty and disgusting.
And what
No.
is it?
This is fine druid wine.
Oh, I've never tried druid wine before.
Don't
Do
you
not.
And we're going to keep
That-
it that way.
You are not trying
think
that.
you can try it when
Ragnarok.
we get back to camp?
Sorry,
Yes.
I don't have enough to share this time.
Good,
Friends,
Alright,
we've got
guys.
to go.
guys.
Let's go.
Okay, enough bickering. We need to get going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh shit, it's raining.
I don't like the rain.
Or stay on the ground with us.
Or just use your flame to turn it into steam. Then you won't get
What
wet.
do you think I am, a Charmander?
What's a Charmander?
It's a mythological animal.
I don't know what you're
That
talking
will explain a lot about you.
I think he's a little delusional.
It's the
I
rain.
would agree.
Let's go. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Walking through the forest.
Where are you working? Get on your horse.
Oh, hold on. Oliver, stop. I have to get on you. Oh,
about.
alright. I am on the horse. Let's continue. Oliver, go. So, friend,
Stay
does it?
vigilant.
What was that,
Yes.
Kilikas?
Stay vigilant.
Yes.
Mr. Ragnar,
Yes, human?
first of all, I'm not a human. I'm a tiefling, and you will
Whoops.
address me as that.
Sorry, I wrote the wrong note down. My apologies.
So,
Mithrax is the human.
where do you come,
Yes.
Mr. Ragnar?
Did anybody hear the wolf?
I hear that.
Aye.
Stop. Everybody stop.
No.
No, we need to
No,
keep
keep going. Keep
We
going.
just need to be vigilant.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
We may hear things, but let's just keep going.
Aye, let's keep going. It's a giant forest, and there's enough of us that if it tries something, we can take care of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. No.
Aye, it's getting
Ah,
harder.
God.
Well, most recently or originally? Because I've come from several different areas, depending on what school I was attending at the time.
You went to multiple schools?
Why, yes. You can't just learn one thing at one school. You must attend different universities.
Are you sure it was to learn multiple things, or was it because you would do something to get yourself kicked out?
Yeah.
I will make this as a statement of fact, and it is a true statement of fact. I have never been kicked out of a school of magic.
Were you asked to leave?
No, I
Did
can
you
honestly say that.
Did you leave on your own accord before graduating?
Depends on what you consider graduating.
Did you get any sort of degree or diploma or certification saying, yes, I passed everything here?
No. You don't. No, paper is pointless. Nobody gets paper anymore. The only ones that get paper are the. Don't take this personally. As he looks over, humans want these scroll
Lad,
and paper and things, but the better races have no need for them.
do you look? If you look closely, I realize I am not human, not fully human.
I
No,
think
no.
that was directed towards me.
Yeah,
Shamos.
I looked over at the human.
Ah, but I was the one he was talking to.
And I look back with a certain disdain.
No, it's no disrespect, but if you think about it, more humans keep more books, more scrolls. They put more things into writing on paper than any other race.
We do that to have written records. This way we do not have to constantly rely on our heads.
Because of your short lifespan, nothing personal against you, just your race doesn't live long enough.
We do not live that long, yes. But then we don't also have to rely on oral tradition.
Hi. It is that way because oral traditions can get skewered and destroyed over time. Now, granted, so can writing, but
Hmm.
writing older versions can stay. What do you say? A little bit.
Their
They
words.
could be created at the time something happens and might have a better accuracy than something that passes from generation to generation orally.
Hmm.
Now, lads, we should really be paying attention to what the hell is going on around us,
Very
Like
true.
the fact that it stopped raining.
which is also a good thing.
And so,
Yes.
It could also be a bad thing at the same time.
yes,
Because
it
at
is
least
true.
with the rain, it was masking our sound.
Very true.
Right.
We need to keep our ears open.
Yes.
Because not only can they hear us, we can hear them better.
So in that case, Mithrax,
Yes.
shut up.
Looks over at Ragnarok with a disdain.
And I. Oh. Why did we stop working?
You guys travel throughout the course of the night and throughout the course of the next day before you are so tired that you have to stop and make camp.
Far away from Eldenstone.
You're still about 12 miles away, but you can't travel anymore without falling asleep.
Oh,
So you
Lads,
guys make camp.
I can't do it anymore. I'm stopping.
Yes. I need a rest. Ooh.
oy.
So,
Ugh.
Eldrog, how about cooking up some of that fish for us?
Oh, absolutely.
What was
What
that?
was that?
What was that?
Sounded like a scream.
Was that another hippogriff?
God, I hope not.
That whatever
was-
it
No,
was,
no,
that sounded
keep your ear-
relatively close, lads.
God
We
damn.
need to keep
Yes, I keep your ears and eyes open. Shit.
Pass this fire now.
Yeah, we need to put the fire out. That's a good idea.
Put the fire
Alright.
on.
Okay.
I have dark vision. I'm
I
scanning
do too.
out.
I
see.
myself.
Do you see anything?
You guys don't see anything out of the
Okay.
ordinary.
I hear an owl.
It's to be expected in the woods. Well, I was looking forward to a nice fish dinner, but I'd rather stay alive.
I
Eldrog's gonna sit down and clean the fish anyways.
Yes. Kilikas, not Kilikas, I'm sorry, Mithrax. Are you tired?
Yes, I am very tired.
Why
I'm
don't
glad
you
we
go-
stopped.
Why don't you go in and get some rest? We'll keep an eye out and let you know if anything happens.
But I'd rather stay awake and make sure. Well, you know what? Now that I think
Take
about it,
shifts.
yeah, exactly. I was just going to suggest that maybe we should take shifts.
Yes, we'll take shifts.
So, maybe somebody every 4 hours or so.
That sounds good to me, Mithrax.
Just a suggestion.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll stay up as well with him.
No, I meant who would like to go sleep first.
Eldrog's staying up because he's cleaning the fish right now.
Ragnarok's staying up because he's
I'm
hungry.
going to sleep.
Good night, Mithrax.
I may be tired, but I may
I'm
be
a-
hungry, but I'm more tired than hungry.
Well, we all can't stay up and him got some rest, so I'll go get some shute as well then.
Sounds good. It's a little chilly out here tonight.
Yes. But we have to as quickly as possible.
Oh no.
I'm hearing it.
Who knew Mithrax was a snorer? God. Well, I'm glad I don't have to sleep close to that.
They still be up tonight while we sleep.
Ooh. Hear that wolf?
I stick
He's-
my I end up sticking my head up. Lads, that was close. Do you see anything?
I'm gonna go look. So, I scanned, using my night vision, I scanned the distance.
I start looking as well a little bit.
I'm still passed out to sleep.
I don't see anything.
I don't I think everything. Well, if you guys don't see anything, I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and go back down. I go ahead, lay back down, and go back to sleep relatively quickly. Character, I do not like that smile, Mr. Dungeon Master. I do not like that smile, and I do not like that laugh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How's the
You
fish?
dang well know what I'm talking about. Alright.
How's the fish coming out, Drog?
I'm almost done. Now I just need to collect certain parts and put them in these little jars so I can use them at later dates.
Okay.
You do alchemy as well?
Well, of course. Because in order for the magic to flow, now some spells with magic you don't need to use anything, but others you need to have what's called components to make the spells work, and certain fish parts will come in handy.
Just go ahead and please do your best to keep the scent down. We don't want any predators coming into camp trying to take their fish.
He reaches into his bag and pulls out a bar of soap. You want me to wash it?
Do whatever you need to do.
You're gonna watch that fish, but it's...
Bring
Do Do I recognize that sound?
I cleared my head that because it woke me up. What was that?
Oh, it's enough to
I
wake
heard
you
something
up.
that woke me up.
Pretty sure you woke up all of Celeium with that snoring, Mithrax.
Everybody recognizes it as a hawk crying out.
Oh,
Doesn't sound like a hawk to me.
Oof. I guess. Okay.
what are hawks
night.
doing up in the middle of the night?
Strange, isn't it?
Yes, very strange. Oh,
All right, after I'm done collecting parts that I'm going to use, I gather up all the guts and everything else. I walk off to the edge and just toss it out into the woods.
great.
Make sure you bury that.
Yes,
much as you
please. We don't need the objects coming to eat it while we're like that.
Like that, yes.
Mm. Wow. Oh my god, here we go again.
A peaceful night without that.
I know, we should put him out. We should put him out to feed to the wolves with that snoring, at least we'll be protected.
But at this point, he's gonna call them in because they're going to wonder what the hell it is as well.
Yes,
What?
you know.
Do you guys hear that that sound?
That's
Who's
It's not
playing?
you.
Who is playing something?
Seamus, is that you?
No, that's not me. I was asleep, you jackass.
Who's playing music? God, I'm just
Not
trying
I.
to get some sleep.
That's a
Eldrag?
beautiful melody. I might need to remember that.
Eldrag.
Yes?
Okay, so it's not you playing the music.
Do I look like a bird?
No,
I'm
but
the bard.
you sound
There's-
like one.
So... Oi! I'm the bard here, and I sure as hell is not me doing it. What in the...
Where is that coming from?
I scan the area, seeing if I can see anything that could be causing those sounds.
Investigation check. You can tell that the music is coming and from the same direction that you guys are heading.
Mm,
Might be an elf patrol,
could be.
Or it
could be a
how
city.
far away did you say we were from the city?
12 miles.
12.
12 miles? It is possible it could be a patrol, or it could just be music coming from there. From
12
the,
miles
in
away?
the town. That's possible.
That should
In the
be
dead
patrol.
of music can
I mean,
carry.
yeah, I guess in the dead of night, but still.
Sounds can carry, especially at the dead of night. But I suspect they're they might be a lot closer than that.
With an 18, I'll also give you that the sound is coming from less than a mile away.
Oh.
Alright, they're a heck of a lot closer.
Billy Cass, do you want to go investigate? Since we're up? Do you want to wait and
It
see
doesn't
what
sound
happens?
like water music.
No, it doesn't. Let's ask the musician of the group what he thinks we should do. Seamus.
There is two things we could do. One, we could go ahead, pack up. I mean, we're still tired, but we did rest a little bit, and we can go in that direction and see who it is. Or actually, three things. Two, I could pull out my instrument and I could respond back with a melody. Or three, we could do nothing.
No, there's a fourth option.
What is the fourth option?
The loudest his voice will go, Eldrag yells, "Hey! We're trying to sleep over here!"
You fucking twat.
Shh! Are you out of your mind?
This is good.
See,
I think they might have
The music.
heard that.
the music has stopped. Now we can rest.
Yeah, but what comes next? Did they come to
Yes.
see where
I
that
think
that voice
Yeah,
came from?
Eldrag. Okay, what are we going to do with you?
I think we need to send him
I
to
think
his
we need to
room.
go ahead and say. I go ahead and say, is anybody out there?
No response.
Watch, they're not going to respond because now they know that we're here.
Yeah, they know that
they're
we're
not
here.
going to respond.
Since they were playing
Because if
music
it was
loud
a-
enough that they. Well, if
if
they
it was
heard.
a pro, then that could mean that they're going to be sending for reinforcements. Idiot.
Then maybe I should go ahead and
Maybe we
pull
should-
my instruments out and play a melody back. Maybe to
Or
indicate
should
that
we
they
try
know.
to move camp?
If we
They
go
know
in
where
that
it's
direction,
coming
we're
from.
going to run into them because they're in the
And
direction
no,
we're
not
supposed to be going.
not go not go towards them. Go
Oh,
parallel
okay.
towards them.
What? That makes
So
no
does it-
sense.
As they come towards us, we won't be in the same direction. We go left or right from the direction that we need to head.
I don't want to do that. We need to
I like
get
that
to
idea.
Elderstone. as
We're
quickly
on
as
our-
possible.
But we're on our path. We don't want to get off the path to go and explore.
Well, we got two. Then we got a couple options. One, we go ahead and pack up and move. Two, we do nothing. Or three, we maybe I possibly pull an instrument out and play a melody back on the off chance they to indicate that we're some sort of friendly. Because I
That's-
honestly don't know.
About this,
I like
Go ahead.
Seamus's.
go ahead and pack up camp. And then also, as we are moving towards them, continue to play a peaceful melody.
Well,
That's not
before
a bad
that,
idea.
Not
Let's
that idea.
could we try first maybe playing 30 seconds of a peaceful melody just to see if we get something back?
I think
Okay.
that's- yeah.
And
I
then
go
if
ahead. I can go ahead and do that. I go ahead and reach.
What a
into
shot!
I go ahead. Shit, I forget what instruments I have on me.
Bagpipe.
Bagpipes. I forgot. I go ahead. I pull out my bagpipes, get it set up real quick, and I start playing a
You know what
a
I'm gonna
very-
ask
I am not singing it, not tonight.
for. No, that's not what I'm asking for.
Yeah, what are you gonna have me roll?
Performance.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'll do that here in a moment. Can I make my description first of what I'm gonna try to do? We're just
Roll me the performance and then we'll go off what the die says.
Okay.
Oh Lord!
all right. 1 second. I need to write down what I'm doing.
He's doing that. I'm going to start packing up my saddlebags.
yes,
So we yelled for them to be quiet so we could sleep, and now we're gonna make noise.
Well,
well, you're
For
the
all
one who
we
made
know-
the noise first.
for all we know, that could have been that you saying that could have pissed them off. You have a habit of pissing people off, as we can tell.
No, I'm not a hobbit.
I'm half tempted just to send this little rotten thing towards them alone.
16. Here's my performance check.
Yeah, go and tell me what you wanted to do.
I go ahead and play on the bagpipes at least a cheery yet as calm as a bagpipe could be tune. Slow tempo, as melodic as I can make it. Again, bagpipes are usually, you can't really do really soft and calm. They are just loud and in your face. But I try to very upbeat, melodic, but also very tempo-wise slow to kind of have it ebb and flow to at least give the idea that we are friendly and as well as calming.
Okay. And do you pause at any point?
After about 2 minutes, I stop.
Okay.
I will pause.
Go ahead and slowly make our way that way. Or we can stay put. It's up to you.
I think if we go ahead and pack up, if the next time they pause, I will respond and we'll start going in that direction. Just slowly. Oh my god, Greg!
Oh my,
That
oh my
was
goodness.
not what I was going to do, you... Oh,
Oh my goodness.
As you guys are talking, you see this rock gnome just go over your bagpipes and just play this horrendous tune.
No, I was playing the tune that he was playing.
no.
Not anymore.
I said slow
Not
tempo.
anymore.
I take the bagpipes from Eldorok, and I start playing it again. Right before I start playing, I yell out, "Sorry about that. One of our people is an idiot." And then I start playing the again. I play a little bit more of a somber melody to kind of intertwine against theirs, more of a call and response. Similar
Signal.
tempo, very not real, bit more melodic, not like really fastly changing the notes like Greg's example. My improv skills is gonna out of character. I'm gonna have to figure out some good improv skills because I might just have to sing what I am thinking. That might just be the best way to do it.
Eldorog, mess up with your bagpipes.
Morty.
I meant it to show that him playing a song.
I know what you meant. That's not the way I made it happen. So what do you guys wanting to do?
I do my melody again after about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Again, trying to mimic more of their flowing melodic style, going from using my music ed brain for a second, from going between more major sounding keys to minor sounding keys, modulating around, but trying to keep their ebb and flow a little bit. Again, like a call and a response.
This time you do not get a response.
What's that to me?
Well,
Well, I guess we're going to slowly make our way that way.
either two things.
Yeah.
One, when Eldar did his thing, he pissed them off, and they are going to kill us when we get there. Or they went ahead, they know we're here, they know we're friendly, and they actually don't really give a shit about us.
There's only one way to find out, and that's just to
There's
crack
only
them.
one way to find out. So we go ahead, we pack up, mount up, and we start moving in direction of
Slowly,
the
obviously.
city, but we take it slow so we don't inadvertently come across somebody at a high rate of speed and scare the living daylights out of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys make your way to where the sound was coming from, and there is no longer anyone there. There's traces of someone having been there, but their
Going
camp
to
was
check.
deserted.
I'm going to check, see how long they've been gone by judging by the fires of the coals, if they had a fire.
They did have a fire. Roll me an investigation check.
8 plus... What is that? Intelligence or wisdom?
For investigate, you're going to want... That's going to be... Investigation is an intelligence.
7.
Alright. You can tell that it wasn't long ago, but you can't tell exactly when.
Well, couldn't have been that long ago because we wasn't that far away. I'm going to say they left out of here probably 3 to 5 minutes ago, heading in whatever directions we can see some tracks.
Most likely when Eldorog started playing with my bagpipes, which if you ever do again, you are not going to like it. Most likely when he did his thing, it scared the crap out of them and they ran for their lives because they thought they were going to die.
Let me
So
look
now
at
we
the
can
path.
get a good night's sleep.
Let me look at the path and see if I can see which way they went.
Roll me an investigation.
A 2. I see nothing.
Oh no, you see footprints, but from so many different travelers walking through and so many horses going through, you can't determine which tracks were this person.
Friends, I can't make any idea. There's so many footprints and they're all over the place. Some look like animals, some look like people.
That's alright.
It's
Just go
alright.
ahead and continue on.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're there so
agree.
close. We're 11
Yep.
miles away.
Alright, let me hop on Oliver. Let's carry
I
on.
might still be tired, lads, but I don't know about you, but I am now wide awake.
Yes.
After that horrid bagpipe performance by our little gnome friend, I am more
He's no
than
friend of
awake.
mine.
I am definitely wide awake.
Aye.
Same. Onward.
Onward.
Alright. Let's continue going through the night.
You make it the rest of the 11 miles without incident, and you arrive at the city of Inkstone. And at the gate, there is no less than 8 guards.
Illikas. Would you like to go
Hello.
talk to them?
As you approach, they all lower their spears in your direction.
Don't worry. No, we don't mean any harm. The captain has sent us. We come in peace. I need to talk to your superiors and the king and queen, if I may, obviously.
They do not lower their posture.
I have papers stating who I am, what I'm here for. Again, we do not mean no harm.
You see one guard raise his spear, walk out a few paces, and stick out his hand.
Thank you. My name is Killikas. This is Ragnarok.
I do.
Seamus.
Just hand him the paperwork. I don't think this is not the time for introductions, lad.
Well, I'm still going to introduce them then as I hand the papers over.
Okay.
This is Mithrax and this little rock gnome who we found on the way.
He
Yes,
opens up the
papers.
paperwork, and
Everything should be in order.
he only pays attention to one piece of paper and hands them back to you. And as he returns to his group, he waves off the group of soldiers, of guards, and they raise their spears and give you passage into the city.
Alright. Can you point us in the direction of your kings and queens, please?
And he just points down the road.
Thank you. Alright.
Shall we?
What was that, Mithrax?
I didn't say anything.
As Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, what was that?
Said, shall we?
We shall.
Aye.
I will do what I do best. Keep quiet unless being spoken to.
Yes. Ragnome, you do the same. Or I will hunt you across this fucking woods.
I think we just feed him to Vor. He looks a little hungry.
Okay, I've been here before, so if you need help, don't worry about it. You got it.
As you enter the city, there is someone off to the side, a very prominent looking elf man. Looks at Eldrog. And in Elvish, for my people who speak Elvish, you are the only ones that can understand this. It's him, it's the one who destroyed the tower.
I did like that tone.
Eldrog, is there
anybody's-
something that we need to know? Because that guy just said that you are the one that destroyed that tower.
I did
I
not
ha-
destroy the tower.
Then why would he be accusing you of it?
Why would
Yes.
you be exactly? Why would you be accused of it?
Because the halfling brothers who destroyed the tower evaporated.
Evaporated.
Evaporated?
Now, were you telling those halfling brothers that evaporated what to do when it happened?
No. I was laughing because I was watching them mix the chemicals.
Did you tell them to
What?
mix those chemicals?
Nope.
Did you
Did you
attempt to
try
stop
to
them?
stop them?
Obviously not.
Why would you stop something that was so funny?
Considering
don't
it destroyed
believe
the
you.
tower and it killed, but most likely killed those halflings, I think you might know why. You could
Well,
have stopped that from
the
being destroyed.
The instructor never said that they would be that powerful. So actually, the instructor's fault.
I don't think so. But that is beside the point. This is going to be.
This is good.
Be splendid.
You stole the word right out of my mouth.
Yes.
I look to Mithrax and Kilikas and Ragnarok, and I just shake my head because I just know this is not going. Since this is not going to end well.
How about
for-
this, sir? Is the elf still there?
Oh yeah, he's still there.
Can I have one of my men translate something to him if he doesn't speak my language?
That's not up to me.
I trust
You can
I
take him.
trust
I
I trust Seamus to speak to him more than I trust Eldrog. What do you think, Mithrax? Should we have Seamus speak to the elf?
I can do it, no problem.
Okay.
Let's let Seamus
Should,
start.
but first off, should we talk to him, or should we just get on with what we need to do?
No, I think it would be beneficial.
I as much as I think finding out more about our little friend here is important, we also have a mission we need to get done.
We do have a mission, Seamus, but I do not want to go and talk to the king and queen or any royalty with this rascal. If there's any bad...
Then it might, you know what? Kilikas, what do you want to find out about this? And maybe I will get to the bottom of it. You and Mithrax maybe go talk to the people you need to talk to. I'm
Just
not sure
let
if
them know
splitting is
that
a good
they can,
idea, but
They can have him if they want. Because I don't need him. Personally. If he's going to be a hindrance of this whole campaign, then
okay. I'll see if I
mean,
could get their
continue.
side of the story and see what adds up.
Eldrog.
Do you want to stay around? Do you
We'll
want to
stay
stay
here.
around and figure this out, or
If
do you
you
want to get on with it?
The choice is yours. I'm going to go on to the royals.
You
All
want
right,
us to come with
Mithrax,
you?
go with Mithrax. You should.
I will go with him.
With him, Ragnarok. Mithrax, or do you speak Elvish? Elvish?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
What
That,
if-
okay, that
He
That means
speaks
that-
common also.
oh, the king does. They do speak common too.
Of course they do.
Okay. I will still go, just to be on the safe side in case anything needs to be translated.
So-
I'll go with Killakas.
Oh,
Let's make our way.
Let's go.
Ragnarok, what are you doing?
I will come with Kilikas.
oh, so you're gonna leave me and Eldrug to figure that out? Okay. I'm all on my own now. Great.
Ragnarok, I think you should stay behind.
You can try
Alright.
some of this, and I hold up a flask.
I don't want any of the flask, but I will stay behind.
Alright,
Alright.
as decided.
So, Killikas and Mithrax continue on their journey up the streets. We're going to stick with Shamos, Ragnarok, and Eldrog. Let's see what happens.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Gives me a chance to go to the bathroom.
Yep. All right, so I'll go ahead and approach the elf and say and greet him and say and ask him, when we were going past, you had said that this one, pointing at Eldrog, was the one that destroyed the tower. Is that correct?
Are you saying it in Common or Elvish?
I'll be saying this in Elvish.
He responds to you. Yes, this is the one that was found when the tower was destroyed. He was told to never return.
He did not tell us that. Our group came across him, and we invited him to stay with us.
What are you dying?
I turn to Ragnarok. When the tower was destroyed, he was found among the rubble when the tower was destroyed, and he was pretty much outcast from the city to never return.
Do you say that in common?
I say that in common to Ragnarok. I turn back to the elf.
That was never said. The elf is jealous because I outscored him on the lightning exam.
Now, what do you say that in? Common or Elvish?
Oh, I say it in common.
The elf responds, in Common. Dear no. I didn't attend that school.
Obviously, I saw your grades.
How would you see his grades?
Hold on.
That's another
Eldrog?
story.
Stop. There's some. I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Okay.
Trevor and Vormat took the spell components of 3 different spells and they mixed them together. They took the sulfur from a fireball, the lodestone from a disintegrate, and the rod of amber from the lightning bolt, and they combined them. You don't combine the spell components of different spells. That is what happened, and they evaporated.
When it blew up the tower, they were incinerated in the explosion.
No, they didn't incinerate. They just evaporated. It was weird. It was actually kind of funny. See a halfling
not-
just go boom.
It's not funny when people die like that, dude.
You haven't
Sorry.
been around halflings much, have you?
No. I turn back to the elf. And I go ahead and in common, it's like I go ahead and ask. So again, you said he was found in the rubble, an outcast. Was there any? Did anybody see what might have happened that caused it to blow, or is it just he was found in the rubble? It was decided he was at fault and shunned from the city.
No one else was there. He was the only one.
Nobody was found. Nobody was reported missing or anything.
Well, we assume that the two halflings that he was talking about, he either told them to combine the spells components, or he did it and then caused their death.
Definitely suspicious. Now, Eldrock. I turn to Eldrock. Why did you not try to stop these guys from doing this?
Because you should have seen some of the stuff they did in school.
But if you knew this was something dangerous, then you should. Then if you knew this could have been dangerous, you could have stopped two people from dying.
No. The instructor said when you combine the two from two different schools, if the majority are from one school, the effects are absolutely minimal. That's why you're going to see, as you walk around, there's going to be a couple of pigs with chicken feathers. Because that's what the halfling brothers did.
I turn back. I kind of glance over at the elf as like, is he correct in that one? Is he telling is he telling the truth on that?
How should I know? Like I told you, I didn't attend that school.
I understand. I didn't know if you might have seen pigs with chicken feathers running around. That would be something odd.
If they
see.
did create something of that such, it would be kept at the school.
Very true. Very, very true. I apologize. Do you know where the school is? Could you point us in the direction?
He points to the northeast and it points directly at a tower that you can see has 3/4 of the stonework just completely gone from the tower.
Alrighty. Sorry. Alright, thank you very much. Sorry to be bothering you. He just joined our little group, and hearing what you said, we were intrigued and wanted to get some more information about him. I apologize if I disturbed you or if I caused you any disturbance.
Just make sure he doesn't blow anything else up.
You couldn't blow your nose.
Eldrog.
Don't have a nose.
Eldrog, right now,
What?
hush. Stop. Let's. You said you wouldn't say anything. Let's keep it that way. Let's just chill. All right.
He
Thank
said
you.
he doesn't have a nose. He's got a nose.
Ragnarok has a snout, not a nose. He feels bad about not having a nose because he'd rather have a nose than a snout. As I say this, as we start going towards this tower.
But he's one of the dragon.
He's dragonborn, yes.
They don't have noses.
He wants a nose though. He's weird.
Well, if the halfling brothers were here, they could give him a nose.
Most likely one of their own now. Terrible joke.
And on that note, we're going to move to Killicass and Mithrax. You make your way through the city and find yourself escorted through the palace gates and into the throne room, where you see a clearly older elf, but still has the grace and the looks of being young. He sits on the throne, and upon his head he has a crown that is garnished with silver leaves and rubies. He is very fair and has pale, almost white hair that comes down to his shoulders.
Gilligas, I will leave all the speaking up to you. I will not speak unless spoken to. This is not my realm. I'm just here to support you.
Appreciate that. You walk up through the room to the bottom of the steps and bow. Your Honor, Your Majesty. I come with some documents from the captain. I don't know if you've been informed of the war that is going on right now, but we come to request your assistance. I have the papers here. I hand it to the steward.
I was waiting to see if you were gonna catch that. The steward takes it from you and approaches the king with a low bow and hands the paperwork over to him. He kind of leafs through it rather quickly, and with a almost song-like voice, he responds to you. Welcome to Gondolin. My name is Leolan.
How do you spell that?
Lealon.
It is an honor, sir.
He kind of nods his head towards you in respect. You said that you came to seek aid, to seek our assistance. What?
That is correct, King.
What is expected of Gondolin?
As you see before you, the papers that you have in your presence. Of course, the first one being the request for aid. The second paper being my affiliation with the captain, whom you may or may not have heard of.
I've heard of him.
Very well. The third is a list of numbers and people that we will need from Gondolin. The fourth one is the amount of equipment and possibly some siege equipment. The fifth is supplies, rations, weapons, etc. I will inform you as well. I don't know if your scouts have been out and about recently, but a few days ago we stumbled upon a scouting party of orcs. There is about 8 of them in total, if I recall, and 5 got slayed. 3 of them ran in fear towards your borders.
They have been taken care of.
It's good news. So, the choice is obviously yours. I respect your decision on whatever it may be. But do please consider at least reinforcing your orders if you do not join us.
And on that note, this so ends session 5
Really?
of Code 7
Really?
D&D.